In the past, he famously said, "I am absolutely sexist, and I'm absolutely a misogynist."
The woman must learn that her man is an iron mountain and the easiest path is to obey. Any other kind of resistance simply doesn't work.
The following is one of many demographics that swung the election for Donald Trump, the manosphere.
Whether it feels like it or not, we are all each other's responsibility. And I think that there's something happening, it's happening to young men, it's happening to boys, where these things online, whether it's, whatever, red pill, manosphere, whatever you want to blame, there's a certain rhetoric that at least fills in some blanks and tells you this is the way that the world is, this is how you fit into the world. And it's an assuredness that the people around you don't seem to have.
Comedian Josh Johnson gives his input on the subject.
Did you say woman?
What? No, wait. We love women.
But not like transgenders.
Yes, sir. We love everybody.
Hey.
No.
All gays.
Yeah, merch, preach. What have I done?
Bro, you know what you've done. For those who are unaware, that is a content creator named Sneeko, who is an Andrew Tate clone. To rhetorically ask this question when we've been tracking the downslope of young men and boys, courtesy of y'all's content, is a shocking moment.
Like when I was a kid, especially when I got to be a teenager and stuff, I was angry. I had all the regular problems. It wasn't like anything extra was happening. But one time an adult sat me down that I was talking to for a long time, and they said something that stuck with me ever since, because I was just telling them how I felt about everything, how I felt about myself and the world and the people around me, and it all stemmed into this one question. They were like, who taught you to hate yourself? And I couldn't answer it. Because the truth is that I don't know if it's that explicit, and I don't think that it needs to be. When you're young and you're just trying to make your way through the world, I think it's a balance that gets created with the people around you and with yourself, and it's easy to tip,
It certainly is. The issue at hand is dark forces plaguing the minds of these vulnerabilities.
Who taught you to hate yourself? And I finally answered it in my own head. It's probably, whoever taught you to hate yourself is probably selling you something. That's all it is. We recognize it. We've learned to see it with women when it comes to makeup, when it comes to a certain fit, all that stuff. But with men, you don't see it called out in that same way. Because trust me, all these dudes, all these manosphere bros, all these red pill dudes, every single one of these guys is also selling a course. Oh, that's curious. I thought we were brothers and you wanted to help me get girls. Why are you selling me? Okay.
They may have gotten laughs, but it is factually true. Take a look.
Turns out he's one of these male success gurus who will be your surrogate father essentially for a fee. And the program he runs is called Hustleversity, where he teaches you how to make fast money if you'll only pay $50 a month. And one of these fast money methods turns out to be selling Hustleversity to new people by posting clips of him, Andrew Tate. And because of this, it kind of created this pyramid scheme where there was a flood of TikTok videos and biased reviews saying that Andrew Tate is the one true savior that will save you from poverty. He says he wants to wake you from your mental prisons, all by selling you a program that sounds like what high school dropouts used to put as their education status on Facebook. Wait, you're a doctor? No, that's the pimping hose degree, which is something, by the way, I didn't make up. It's a course that Andrew Tate himself sells. But I don't think you want to take advice from someone who's in the middle of a human investigation. And that's not even to mention accusations of beating women, or him allegedly admitting that one of his businesses was, quote, a total scam.
This is the influence he has grown to have, as CoffeeZilla explains in his upload, which y'all should watch in full. We will link it in the description box below.
All these people are very young, they're very impressionable, and they're trying to get a sense of the world. And you can fill the lunchbox as best as possible. But one thing that's assured is that all of your best qualities will not just be passed down, but But it then is up to them when they're with their friends, when they're by themselves, to actually look at what's been given to them and not just trade it for a bunch of junk. Because now you have parents who feel like out of nowhere they're meeting a new person, a person that they didn't raise. They hear these things being said that they never taught their kid, and they're like, where did this come from? And some of it, not all of it, but a good portion of it can be blamed on being online.
And just to piggyback off that, via Education Review, Monash University researchers interviewed 30 women teachers in both private and public primary and high schools and found they experienced a significant increase in sexual harassment, sexism, and misogyny from boys, along with an ominous presence of Andrew Tate. They continue. Lead author of the research, Dr. Stephanie Westcott, said Tate promotes a conspiracy-like matrix, where he also claims he's Morpheus, that tells boys they are disempowered by contemporary feminist movements such as Me Too, and that they need to reclaim their masculinity.
I think it's a mistake to just say that it's online throughout. Just go ahead and throw away the phone. Don't let the kid get on the computer or anything, because the people posting these things are real people out in the world. So those ideas are running rampant in the world anyway. But I do think that it's in how algorithms are built. You know? You show genuine curiosity for one thing, and all they're trying to do as a company is hold your attention, keep you on the platform. So they see you choose one thing, so they send you more of that thing. And so it sends you down a rabbit hole. We always blame ourselves for falling down a rabbit hole, but it is what's served to us after we just watch one thing. You know?
Another huge issue. At UC Davis, researchers looked into the YouTube algorithm, extremism, and rabbit hole style filtering. Alex Russell would write, in this study, the research team defined problematic channels as those that shared videos promoting extremist ideas, such as white nationalism, the alt-right, QAnon, and other conspiracy theories. More than 36% of all sock puppet users in the experiment received video recommendations from problematic channels. For centrist and left-leaning users, that number was 32%. For the most right-leaning accounts, that number was 40%. Mohammed Haroon, a doctoral student in computer science in the College of Engineering and a corresponding author on the study, would tell Russell, without requiring any additional input from people using the platform, YouTube's recommendations can, on their own, activate a cycle of exposure to more and more problematic videos. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYTsports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.